Hello everyone, welcome for the session guys. I welcome you all once again for the session. So join the session fast. Hello Gayatri, welcome for the session and good evening everyone. So today actually I have come with a topic which is a textbook, and today we are going to learn a textual poem from English medium textbook class 10th. It is All the Words a Stage. So the title of the poem is All the Words a Stage. Very beautiful poem. I think you all will like it. And definitely this is from a great person, William Shakespeare. And that's why the poem is very, very much important for everyone. So join the session fast and send the links to your friends so that they will also learn with me the poem. All the words a stage. What a beautiful comparison has been done by, and the basis of metaphor. Okay, here the Shakespeare has compared the world as a stage. The world as a stage. Look at here. Definitely the great thinking behind this particular poem. And actually, the poem has been taken by his very famous play called As You Like It. We will learn everything today, and I will explain you the concept of the poem line by line properly. So join the session fast and hope I'm audible and visible properly to everyone. So comment me if I'm audible and visible properly or not. क्या मेरी आवाज आ रही है सबको? Good evening गायत्री, good evening. Am I audible and visible properly or not? Tell me fast. Am I audible and visible properly? Tell me guys fast. Hope I'm audible and visible properly to everyone. So comment me if I'm audible and visible properly or not. Am I audible and visible properly, everyone? So I have come with a poem from English textbook class 10th, from English medium syllabus actually. It's a higher level book with the title All the Words a Stage. Here he compares the world with a stage, means any stage where we perform a particular play. When different kinds. Okay. Hello. About this lag. Okay, let me check it. Okay. So hope now everything is clear. Hope now I'm audible for a moment. Wait for a moment. I have done everything clear. चांदीवली नहीं आया था यार. नो, हाउ कैन इट बी? नो स्टडी गाइड नेवर हुआ भाई, देखा होगा तुमने शायद से. आई थिंक सो मे बी इट कैन. जस्ट अ मिनट. हाउ इट इज लैगिंग. Gems. Shit, yeah. Wait. Okay, wait for a moment. Okay, hello everyone. Now welcome for the session. I don't think that you will have any problem with lag now. Let's see for it. Okay. Just listen everyone. Now the poem has begun and started already. With the title, important, from a great poet, dramatist, novelist, William Shakespeare from England. Okay, very nice. It is the okay. So just pay attention properly. We are going to start with, and I wish that you should have your textbook with you. आपके have your textbook with you. Have your textbooks with you. This is very, very much important for everyone. So go for it guys. Let's just pay attention properly. Let's start with understanding some about the William Shakespeare. Okay, he is the poet of this particular poem and definitely a great person of his time. Look guys, and just pay attention properly. Try to understand the concept of the poem. This is very important. Okay, look now, I'm talking about William Shakespeare. He is belonging to England and his career was from 1564 to 1616. Okay, talking about the person, he was a great. Okay, actually look at here, he was contemporary. He was contemporary to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. He was contemporary to Santa Tukaram, and he was among those great people. Okay, and he was among the greatest poets and novelists in England. Okay, who definitely put an example of a great writing things and literature as well. He worked and contributed a lot in the field of literature, and even he is known as the national poet of England just because of his contribution in the field of literature. He was a great poet. Look at here. He was an English poet, playwright, actor, novelist, dramatist, and everything. He was a versatile creature. He was a versatile person having many skills altogether. And that's why we are going to learn this particular poem from this person. Very simple and very nice. Described, he has described the different stages of our life. And we have to play every stage very nicely as an actor, just like an actor. Okay, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language. He is known as the greatest writer in English language and the world's prominent dramatist. World's prominent dramatist, the greatest dramatist in the world as well. He is often called England's national poet and the Bard of Avon. It's a honor given by England, okay, to William Shakespeare. Okay, he is known as the national poet of England, and that's why this person is very, very much great of his time. याद रखना है. Okay, and this is all about him. This poem is taken from his play As You Like It. Actually, being dramatist, he has a small drama, means kind of a novel, I think so. Okay, and from that novel, the novel with the title As You Like It, and this short poem has been taken from that novel. Okay, so this is the short poem from a big novel. Which poem I'm talking about? I'm talking about today's poem that we are going to learn. All the words a stage. All the word is a stage. Okay. Here he compares the world. Here he compares the world to a stage where the drama of human life is enacted. He compares the world to a stage. Okay, where the drama of human life is enacted. Just behind the reason behind comparing the world to the stage, just as on the stage different kinds of actors enter and perform their act, in the same way in this world we are here, we come here just like an actor, but the director is someone else. Just like in the movie or a drama, the director is someone else and the actors has to follow him. In the same way, we are just the actor in this world, and we have been sent by the God, and the director of this our life is the God actually, whom we have to follow. He commands us and we follow. He commands us and we follow. We are never be God. No person, not single person can be a God. But still today, some people just think themselves as a God as well. Just having a power, just having kind of a money and much more. But don't forget, we are just the actor. Once the drama of this life, once the drama of this life finish, we have to say goodbye to this world as well. That we have to learn today. And different kinds of stages have been described here. इस ड्रामा में अलग अलग, इस पर्टिकुलर पोएम में अलग अलग स्टेजेस डिस्क्राइब किए हैं बाय दिस पर्टिकुलर पर्सन. याद रखना है. Okay, the great person, याद रखो. Very nice. Okay, see now, let's talk about all the words a stage. You start with all the words a stage. The first line with the use. In the first line, look at here. It's a use of the figures of speech which is known as metaphor. Look at it. It's a comparison. It's a metaphor actually. And there is a comparison between two different objects. Means here the world has been compared with the stage. That's why the figures of speech that we get here, it is called metaphor, because this is called the indirect comparison, because there is no any use of the words like as for comparison. So he says, and he starts his poem with all the words a stage and all the men and women merely players. We are just the actors. Players means here just the actors who perform the play. We are nothing but the players. We can never be a god. We can never be the leader. Actually, we are just the minor actors, the players. Okay, whom have to follow. We have to follow the god, nothing else. The director of our life. So very smartly he described the different stages of our life. Just try to understand them. These are very simple concepts and try to understand betterly. Okay, look. So they have their exits and their entrances. They have their exits and entrances. Look at here. So every person has their exits and entrances. Look at here. Again, the use of metaphor. Look at here. Every stage has exit and it has entrance as well. Every stage has exit as well as entrances. This is quite important, guys. Just don't forget this one. And the most important thing is that, look at here, the most important thing is that कि जैसे एक स्टेज में एग्जिट होता है जहां से एक एक्टर एंट्री करता है एंड एंट्रांस होता है. ओके, लुक एट हियर, जहां से एंट्री होती है एग्जिट से बाहर निकलते डेफिनेटली. सो इन द सेम वे दिस वर्ल्ड आल्सो हैज एग्जिट एज वेल एज एंट्रेंस. This world has exit. So exit here stand for the birth. Exit means the birth. So exit has been compared to the birth when we born. Okay, sorry. Entrance means the born and exit means when we die. So जैसे हम जाते हैं वैसे जैसे हम आते हैं हमें जाना ही पड़ता है. So same way and the same thing that we have to think about, that entrance and exits have been compared to the birth of a person and the death of the person. When we born, we come to this world just like the actor on the stage, and when we face death, when we die, definitely it is nothing but the exit from this world. This we have to keep in mind all the time. And one man in his time plays many parts, and one man in his time plays many parts means every person has to play different kinds of roles. Many parts here stand for various roles. Many parts here stand for various roles that we have to follow in our day-to-day life and in our life as well. Right from the birth till death. Right from the birth till death, we have to play different kinds of parts, different kinds of acts like this. Okay. Different stages are there. So his act being 7 ages. His act being 7 ages. So look at here. We have to go on through the different kinds of 7 stages of a life. So here, the poet Shakespeare, William Shakespeare, is going to explain the 7 stages of our life. Look at here. At first, we begin with, at first the infant. So infant here stand for the newborn child. Infant means here, it's a newborn child. Okay, when, any particular child born, that particular child is known as infant. So at first the infant, mewling and perking in the nurse's arm. Look at here. Mewling and perking in the nurse's arm. Look at the meaning of mewling. Look at. You can see the mewling. Mewling stand for crying. Mewling stand for here crying, and perking means omitting something. Okay. So you can say it as a crying. So how every person enters this world and this stage? Okay, mewling and perking in the nurse's arm. Because most of the time he get the birth into the hospital, and who take the hold of that baby after he borns? Okay, the nurse from the hospital. That's why. So he is found in the hands of nurse. Okay, mewling and perking in the nurse's arm. Don't forget this one. This is very important. At that time, the situation of every person, and this is the first stage of our life, and everyone has to go on through this stage. Everyone, no one can escape this. No one can skip it. No one can skip this stage. We all must, or we are bound to face this state of infant. हमें ये state face करनी ही होती है, याद रखना है. So mewling and perking in the nurse's arms. Then the whining schoolboy. So what is whining schoolboy? Look at here. Whining schoolboy means always keep having complaints. The boy who keep complaining against something. It is known as whining. Then the whining schoolboy. Okay, schoolboys are definitely keep complaining and they are not ready to go to the school most of the time. Especially when it's a first stage. Definitely when it's a time to go to the school, and any child at his first and second day or maybe first week, they just keep crying and just keep whining as well. They keep complaining regarding this one. With his satchel. Okay, satchel here stand for the school bag. Satchel here stand for the school bag worn by, or that particular hold by that particular child, that particular baby, that particular boy. याद रखना है. So then this is the stage. This is the second number stage. Then the whining school boy with his satchel and shining morning face creeping like snail, unwilling to school. So look at here at this second stage, being a schoolboy, how is the nature of every person? Okay, he always goes to school with his school bag and he has a shining morning face. The child has a, the boy has a, the baby has a shining morning face, creeping like a snail. How he moves to the school? Very slowly, just like a snail. So again, look at the figures of speech here. Shining like a furnace and definitely creeping like a snail. So this sentence is showing us the figures of speech called simile. इसे बोलेंगे हम simile, याद रखना है. This is called simile. Okay, don't forget this one. And shining morning face scraping like a snail. So actually the child, the baby is not ready. So only for, okay, no problem, Narayan. It's up to their thinking. It's up to their thinking. We can't do anything about it. Okay, look at here now. Okay. So, and shining morning face scraping like a snail. So look at this concept that children and the boys are not ready to go to the school and they are definitely unwilling. Unwilling means not wishing to do something, not willing to do something, and they are unwilling to school means they don't wish to go to the school at the earlier stage when it's initially they go to school and they have a speed just like a snail, because snail has a very slow speed and it moves very slowly. Snail moves to the school very slowly and this has been described here. याद रखना है. I think, hope you remember your childhood. You also cried somehow at the initial stage of going school as well. Maybe school में जाके बच्चों को देखा रोते रोते and then you also started crying. This has been the stage and everyone has to go through the stage. हर एक को इस स्टेज में से जाना पड़ता है, याद रखो. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड नो वन कैन स्किप दिस स्टेज. सो व्हाट अ ब्यूटीफुल कंपैरिजन यार, व्हाट अ ब्यूटीफुल कंपैरिजन एंड द प्रेजेंटेशन बाय द ग्रेट ड्रामाटिस्ट, द नॉवेलिस्ट विलियम शेक्सपियर. बेस्ट and salute to him as well. Okay, then this is the second stage. Then the lover shining like a furnace. Then the lover shining like a furnace. Look at here, shining like a furnace. So furnace stand for a kind of a place where different kinds of metals are melted. जहाँ पे अलग अलग metals को melt किया जाता है. The place is very shiny with the fire. It shines with the fire. And look at here, the third stage, when that particular baby, that particular child becomes little bit young, okay, then he converts into lover. This is the third stage and everyone has to go on to this stage, lover. And I think look at here, you are, I think, around that stage. Okay, and kind of a physical attraction, love, and what more, and you know that what I'm talking about definitely. Okay, so this is the stage, okay, that we have to follow, we have to go through, and we are, look at here, at that time these youngers and these lovers are just like a sighing like furnace, sighing like a furnace. Sigh here stand for, it's kind of, if any fire just takes a fire and it just blows, it shines over there, sigh like a furnace. So in the same way, they have the same brightness just like a furnace, and furnace means here a place where different kinds of metals are melted, जहाँ पे अलग अलग metals को melt किया जाता है, याद रखना. With a awful ballad, look at here, awful, it means sad. Awful का meaning होता है sad, and ballad means it's kind of a song, it's kind of a poem, okay, which has a story, a song or a poem which narrates the story. So awful ballad, with a awful ballad, made to his mistress eyebrow. Look at here. So most important thing that I wish to ask you now, look here, if you can just answer me then. Awful ballad. Okay, यहाँ पे देखो, shining like a furnace हमें figures of speech मिलता है, simile, no doubt, but with a awful ballad. Okay, look here now everyone, the figures of speech present here, it is known as a transfer epithet. I think मुझे बोलो कि आपने ये सुना है या नहीं. Transferred epithet. Have you heard these figures of speech ever? Have you heard these figures of speech ever? Transferred epithet. Transferred epithet. Have you heard these figures of speech ever? And if you know, so please, what is that? Tell me. What it has? What it has? Tell me first. उस figures of speech में होता क्या है? If you know it, tell me first. Okay, you don't know, don't worry, study guide. I will explain it everything. I will give you the best example to understand, to explain this one. Okay, no idea. Okay. Okay, you have only heard about it, study guide. Okay, no problem. Okay, and I also don't know. Okay, no problem. Look, guys, listen carefully. Let me give you one simple example for this one. Okay, if I say, look at here. If I say, I spent three sleepless nights. I spent 3 sleepless nights. I spent 3 sleepless nights. ये sentence है, okay, याद रखना है properly. Okay, now tell me which is the adjective in the sentence. Which is the adjective in the sentence? Tell me first. Which is the adjective in the sentence? The sentence I have written now. I spent 3 sleepless nights. So tell me just which is the adjective in the sentence. Just tell me first. What's that? Who will tell me which is the adjective in the sentence? Wow, well done, study guide. Nice. It is sleepless. Perfect. Sleepless. Okay, now look at here. I spent 3 sleepless nights. So tell me, sleepless is the adjective which is modifying nights, right? So tell me, night can be sleepless. Night can be sleepless. Night sleepless हो सकती है, मुझे बोलो fast. Can a night be sleepless? हाँ, 3 भी एक एडजेक्टिव होता है, बट यहाँ पे स्लीपलेस मुझे एडजेक्टिव चाहिए था. एंड योर आंसर आल्सो ओके. स्लीपलेस नाइट्स. ओके, स्लीपलेस ये मॉडिफाई कर रहा है नाइट को. सो नाइट कैन नॉट बी स्लीपलेस. नाइट के भी स्लीपलेस हो सकती है. बोलो मुझे. अ पर्सन कैन बी स्लीपलेस. अ पर्सन कैन बी स्लीपलेस. माई हैंड्स आर फीलिंग वीक. माई हैंड्स आर वीक. माई हैंड्स आर वीक अगर मैं बोलता हूं. So hands cannot be weak. It's a person who can be weak. Understand? My hands are weak. मेरे hands weak है. Okay, look. Very important thing is this. Okay. So most important thing is that, look everyone. Most important thing that I wish to tell you that is, okay, if the adjective is used for the different noun instead of a major noun. जिसके लिए यूज करना चाहिए था उसके लिए न यूज करके अगर किसी और के लिए यूज किया जाता है, सो इन दिस कंडीशन द फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच इज नोन एज ट्रांसफर एपिथेट. ओके, लुक एट हियर. सो विथ अ awful ballad, awful is the adjective, it means sad. Okay, and ballad is the noun. So ballad cannot be sad. Ballad cannot be sad. The person can be sad. Ballad कभी sad नहीं होता है. उसे गाने वाला sad होता है, याद रखना है. उसे गाने वाला सैड होता है. सो यहां पे ये एग्जांपल हो गया ट्रांसफर एपिथेट का. जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दिस ये एग्जांपल होगा आपका ट्रांसफर एपिथेट का. होप यू गॉट इट. होप यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस वन. इज दैट क्लियर एवरीवन? समझ में आ गया प्रॉपरली? होप यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस प्रॉपरली. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई दिस इज द एग्जांपल ऑफ हाउ टू आइडेंटिफाई. मैंने वही एक्सप्लेन किया है. अगर एडजेक्टिव जिस नाउन के लिए यूज किया जाना चाहिए उसके लिए नहीं यूज हुआ है एंड इट इज यूज इंस्टेड फॉर समथिंग एल्स. जैसे यहाँ पे देखो. ओके, लुक एट हियर. ओफुल बैलेड. यहाँ पे ओफुल है, एडजेक्टिव है. ओके, एंड बैलेड इज द सॉन्ग. बट सॉन्ग कैन नॉट बी सैड. इट्स द पर्सन हु कैन बी सैड. सॉन्ग कभी सैड नहीं होता है. यहाँ पे देखो स्लीपलेस नाइट्स. ओके, स्लीपलेस, नाइट्स कभी स्लीपलेस नहीं होती, द पर्सन कैन बी स्लीपलेस। नाइट नेवर, कैन नेवर बी स्लीपलेस, द पर्सन कैन बी स्लीपलेस, याद रखना है। सो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, देखो प्रॉपरली, मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, यहाँ पे स्लीपलेस यूज होना चाहिए था पर्सन के लिए, बट वो यूज हुआ है नाइट्स के लिए। तो इन सच कंडीशन उसे बोलेंगे हम, इसका क्वेश्चन वही आएगा, आइडेंटिफाई द फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच इन द लाइन आ सकता है। तो अगर आपको ये लाइन आती है, ओके, ओफुल बैलेड अगर ऐसे लिखा हो तो हम बोल सकते हैं इट इज ट्रांसफर एपिथेट। यू कैन आंसर इट इज एज अ, इट इज ट्रांसफर एपिथेट, आप ऐसा बोल सकते हो, दैट्स इट। आप ये बोल सकते हो इट इज ट्रांसफर एपिथेट, दैट्स इट। ओके, होप यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस वन। एडजेक्टिव एक्चुअली यूज होना चाहिए था समथिंग एल्स। अगर मैं बोलता हूँ, मैंने आपको ये एग्जांपल दिया कि लाइक माय हैंड्स आर वीक, माय हैंड्स आर वीक, अभी हैंड्स वीक नहीं होते एक्चुअली, इट कैन बी द पर्सन, मैं वीक हूँ एक्चुअली, मेरे हैंड्स नहीं है, मैं वीक हूँ तो मेरे हैंड्स हो गए ना वीक, एक्चुअली ये इंपॉर्टेंट है। सो ये वीक यूज करना चाहिए था, वीक मतलब लाइक काइंड ऑफ फीलिंग वेरी टायर्ड एंड वॉट एवर, इट शुड बी यूज फॉर मी, बट इंस्टेड आई यूज फॉर हैंड्स, सो दिस इज कॉल्ड ट्रांसफर एपिथेट। मतलब एपिथेट का मीनिंग होता है एडजेक्टिव, उसे ट्रांसफर करते हैं फ्रॉम द एग्जैक्ट नाउन टू द डिफरेंट वन, ये उसका मीनिंग होता है। ऐसा क्वेश्चन आ सकता है कि आइडेंटिफाई द फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच इन द लाइन, आइडेंटिफाई द फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच इन द लाइन, ओके, ये हो सकता है, एंड देन हम उसे आइडेंटिफाई करना, ओके। देन नेक्स्ट स्टेज नंबर 4, देन अ सोल्जर, देन द नेक्स्ट स्टेज द सोल्जर। इट डजंट मीन कि हमें सबको सोल्जर बनना है, नो, नॉट एट ऑल। Okay, soldiers are very disciplined and very brave. So after crossing the stage of, after leaving the stage of a lover, we move to the next stage, which is just like a soldier, very brave, very disciplined, okay, very hard working all the time, क्योंकि responsibilities बढ़ जाती है, याद रखना है। So then like a soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like a pard, bearded like a pard, pard here stand for a kind of a leopard, it's English word for leopard, याद रखना है। Pard means, it means leopard, याद रखना है, okay। It's a poetic short form of leopard. So leopards are definitely very agile and very fast. Leopards are very agile and very fast all the time. Hope you understand, guys, okay, don't forget this one। So ये हो जाएगा properly, okay। Then a soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like a pard, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel. And we are at this stage, people feel jealous in honor, jealous in honor, किसी को अगर ऑनर मिलता है तो हमें जेलस फील होता है। सडन एंड क्विक इन quarrel, and suddenly they are very quick in a quarrel, quarrel means keep fighting, and it's just like to fighting to the persons, they are short tempered kind of, and not understanding at all, because we are full of strength at that stage, we are full of strength just like a soldier, याद रखना। That's why this stage has been compared to the soldier, याद रखो properly, okay। The pard, I just tell you, it means it's a leopard, leopard, you know, cheetah होता है, cheetah, it's very agile, very fast, so we are just like a pard as well, okay, very fast, very agile at that time, okay। Up next, seeking the bubble reputation, seeking the bubble reputation, and look at here, we just expect the bubble reputation. So what is meant by bubble reputation? Can you please explain what is this? What is meant by bubble reputation? What does it mean? Just go for it, tell me what is the bubble reputation? Can you please tell me first this one? Go for it. What is meant by bubble reputation? Yes, go for it fast, tell me, guys. Bubble reputation means what? Will you tell me? What is meant by bubble reputation? Yes, fast, I'm waiting for it. Bubble reputation means what? What is meant by bubble reputation? Okay, actually, let me explain. You know the bubble. Definitely. Okay, bubble reputation means very light reputation नहीं बोल सकते. The reputation which lasts for a very short time, not long lasting, not long lasting, very, it lasts for a very short time, it remains for a very short time, temporary, kind of a temporary bubble repetition. So that's why temporary. Yes, study guide, well done. It is temporary, it is temporary. Nice, nice, perfect. Okay. Even in the cannon's mouth, even in the cannon's mouth, it's a facing great danger, and then the justice in fear round Bailey with good cap and line. And next stage, okay, it is with the food. Look at here, with good cap and line. With good cap and line, here stand for with excess fat from careless eating habits. So in next stage after soldier, we go to the stage which is just like a cannon's mouth. Cannon's mouth stand for facing great dangers and whatever. And then the justice in fear round Bailey with good cap and line. Look at here. And once upon a time, the people come to this stage. Okay, around Bailey, just because of with good cap and line. Good with good cap and line stand for just because of bad eating habits. Just because of bad eating habits. और ये जो होता है ना, ये जो आपको दिख रहा है, it's kind of stomach mostly. It is just the result of a bad eating habits. Okay, not careful about the diet, no diet and whatever, and that's why people have this kind of situation most of the time. With eyes savor and bed of formal cut, full of wise saws, full of wise saws. Saws means your sayings, and people keep having the wise sayings all the time and modern instances. And so he plays his part. So it was fifth number stage. The sixth age shifts into the lean and sleeper pantaloon. Look at here. Now, the next stage, definitely, it moves to, it's a sixth stage now. Sixth age shifts into the lean and sleeper pantaloon. Lean and sleeper pantaloon. Okay, pantaloon, it's kind of a loose cloth. Okay, and lean matlab ho sakta hai patla kind of. Okay, very weak kind of. Okay, again the use of pantaloon. Okay, pantaloon matlab wo jo pant hoti, it's kind of a worn by old people. White colored की होती है pantaloon आप बोल सकते हैं, very loose kind of. Okay, and it has been low, called as lean, means a weak. Okay, but pantaloon cannot be weak, it can be, the person can be weak. So lean, the word should be used for person, it is used instead for a pantaloon. So one more example of a transferred epithet, don't forget this one. Hope you understand. This is the first, one more example of a transfer epithet. Yaad rakhna hai. Okay? Don't forget this one. Look, then into the lean and sleeper pantaloon. So in the sixth stage, people start wearing the pantaloon most of the time with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. With spectacles. Okay. People have a spectacles in this stage as well. Okay. Then pouch on side. Pouch on side means specially एक particular cloth होता है, वहां पे pouch रखा जाता है side पे, and we have a spectacles. It's just imagine, you just can visualize a person. You can just visualize the person with a pantaloon and a kind of a shirt having any pouch aside, spectacles worn by the person. It is the image, and this is the stage before the old age, sixth stage of the person. Yaad rakhna hai. So this is the stage, and we all have to gone through this stage as well. Yaad rakho properly. Okay, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. With spectacle on nose and look at here, pouch on side. His youthful hose. His youthful hose, well saved. Youthful hose here stand for close fitting covering for legs. Youthful hose, well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank and his big manly voice. Shrunk shank, shrunk shank. Shank, look at what changes occurred in our body as well. And what are the physical changes we have to face in the sixth stage? Look at your shank. What is the meaning of shank? It's kind of a legs, knee to ankle. Knee to ankle, जो leg होता है ना उसे बोलते हैं shank. It become a shrunk. So what is mean by shrunk? Became small in size. Became small in a size. Actually, it got kind of a squeeze over there. Okay, and the skin does not remain very fresh. not a hard as well, it becomes loose, and the skin definitely goes weak as well, becomes small in size. Okay, yaad rakhna hai. So that leg and the different kinds of body parts become shrunk as well, become small in size. This is the change happens in this stage as well. Okay, so this is the sixth stage described by him, and his big manly voice, and the voice also got changed, and we have a big manly voice at that stage. This is stage number six. Turning again towards childish treble, turning again towards childish trebles, pipes and whistles in his sound, and finally the last stage described by the poet, turning again towards childish treble. Treble is stand for three times weaker than. Childish treble means just like a childhood, and treble is stand for three times weaker than. Okay, three times weaker than something. So we become very very weak. We becomes very very weak than a child. जितना चाइल्ड होता है उससे हमें तीन टाइम्स हम वीक हो जाते हैं, याद रखना है. वी बिकम्स थ्री टाइम्स, तीन गुना हम वीक हो जाता है दैन अ चिल्ड्रन, याद रखना है. पाइप्स एंड विसल्स इन हिज साउंड, pipes and whistles in his sound. Pipes and whistles in sound here stand for what I mean to say. Look at here now. Pipes and whistles in sound means especially people in this stage have a problem while speaking, and when they speak, they create a whistling sound. They create a whistling sound while speaking because their words are not clear and not able to understand for anyone, and were not able to understand the words of the people who become very much old, means when they cross about 80 something, becomes very much weak. Okay, look at here. Last scene of all, and this is, don't forget guys, this is the last scene of all. This is the last stage of a life that ends with strange eventful history. Last scene of all. Okay, that ends with strange eventful history. ये last scene होता है of a drama. Means I'm talking about the human drama. I'm talking about the human drama, and this is the last stage, last scene of human drama. That ends this strange eventful history. That ends this strange eventful history is second childishness. This is known as the second childishness and mere of villain. Ovilian he stand for a state actually of aware, not aware surrounding or surroundings, not being aware about the surroundings. Okay, means we becomes definitely unconscious. Okay, and we are definitely unconscious and not able to aware, not able to understand the surrounding and the situation as well. And this stage is known as the second childishness. ये आपने देखा होगा डेफिनेटली. अगर आपके घर में ना स्पेशली आपके ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स होंगे ना, ओके, एक्चुअली दे आर स्टबॉर्न, दे आर डेफिनेटली becomes very much naughty kind of. They have different kinds of demands just like a children. खाने में वो बोले कि हमें ये नहीं चाहिए वो चाहिए. Okay, this is nothing but the second childishness. Okay, ये second बचपन होता है. This age means the second बचपन हम बोल सकते हैं, second childishness of a people. And mere of villain and state, they become completely unconscious about the situation. And look at here, sans teeth. Sans here stand for without something. So without teeth, without eyes, without taste, without everything. At this stage, they don't have a teeth, don't have eyes, even the taste as well as everything. They lost everything. Okay, and still they just keep waiting for the last call of the director. That when he will say cut, when he will say cut and the end. I'm talking about nothing but the God, the person. And definitely if you think about it, definitely you all are right now at a particular stage. आप अभी भी इन 7 स्टेज में से किसी स्टेज में हो. So this poem just makes us aware with the reality, makes us aware with our life. Okay, and what we should leave behind, we should not leave behind the wealth, we should leave behind our good qualities behind us, because only that will be remembered, not your money. And this is the message that you should keep in mind. याद रखना है. And listen everyone, look at here. Today we have only 5 students. Yeah, definitely only 5 students. Okay, and the reason is क्योंकि मोस्टली स्टूडेंट ना एक लेसन एक पोएम को ना जस्ट फॉर एग्जाम पर्पस देखते हैं. एक्चुअली द पर्पस बिहाइंड एजुकेशन इज समथिंग एल्स. ये पोएम इंक्लूड किए, इसके पीछे कुछ अलग है रीजन, कुछ लेसन होते हैं, उसके पीछे कुछ अलग पर्पस होता है. बट वी ऑलवेज एनग्रॉस इन द कॉम्पिटिशन. हमें जस्ट कॉम्पिटिशन चाहिए, नथिंग एल्स. ओके, अगर हमने ये पोएम नहीं पढ़ ली तो मार्क्स से मिलेंगे, नो प्रॉब्लम यार. ये नहीं पढ़ी तो नो प्रॉब्लम, मार्क्स तो मिलेंगे आपको, डोंट वरी अबाउट इट. बट व्हाट अबाउट द लेसन्स ऑफ द लाइफ? Okay, and listen, no one will teach you what is a life. You should understand it yourself. And these poems, some lessons teach us with the messages from that poem and lesson that what is exactly the life. So this poem makes us aware with the different stages of a life. Okay, so look at here. Maybe, especially boys and girls, you have your parents. You have your parents. And आज देखते हो कि आज पेरेंट्स जब ओल्ड होते हैं ना, दे आर नॉट सेफ इन देयर ओन हाउस बिकॉज दे हैव बीन ट्रीटेड बैडली बाय देयर ओन चिल्ड्रन. ओके, और हम भूल जाते हैं कि हमें हमारे लिए क्या किया है मम्मी पापा ने, हमारे पेरेंट्स ने. बट जो बच्चे अपने पेरेंट्स को बैडली ट्रीट करते हैं ना, सो प्लीज डोंट फॉरगेट दिस इमेज. ये इमेज भूलो मत बस, क्योंकि ये आपका फ्यूचर है. दिस इज योर फ्यूचर. लुक एट हाउ हेल्पलेस and sitting alone on the bench. ओके, याद रखना है, जब आप बच्चे थे ना, अभी भी आपको ना अकेले छोड़ा नहीं जाता है, याद रखना है. बिकॉज यू हैव ऑल द पेरेंट्स केयरफुल, वेरी केयरिंग एज वेल. बट द चिल्ड्रन कैन नॉट बी केयरफुल जस्ट लाइक अ पेरेंट्स, जस्ट लाइक अ मदर, जस्ट लाइक अ फादर. यू कैन नॉट बी यू कैन नॉट बी केयरिंग जस्ट लाइक अ पेरेंट्स. बट डोंट फॉरगेट दैट दिस इज योर फ्यूचर. ये आपका फ्यूचर है. ओके, एंड यू विल एक्सपेक्ट, जैसे आज मम्मी पापा पेरेंट्स अपने बच्चों से एक्सपेक्ट करते कुछ हेल्प. लुक एट हियर, एंड दे विल नॉट आस्क फॉर स्मार्टफोन, दे विल नॉट आस्क फॉर एयर कंडीशनर, they will ask for some food. Yeah, that's it. And few clothes. So are we not capable? Are we not capable? Are the children of this world, this country, not capable to give something, at least something to their parents? Few good words. I'm not blaming every children, but today we have such a children who treat their parents badly. ये मैसेज मुझे देना है to this particular poem. Okay, so be good with your parents all the time. Be kind with them. Okay, just recall your memories, childhood memories. अभी तो आप वही स्टेज में हो, और आपके पेरेंट्स आपके लिए क्या करते हैं मुझसे आपसे ज्यादा कोई नहीं जानता, मुझे भी पता नहीं. बट आई बिलीव कि वो बहुत ही बेस्ट करते हैं, नो डाउट. हाय शशांक. Okay, so hope you understand the poem, guys. We shall discuss some of the questions of this poem in the next lecture. Now it's time to stop the session. So hope you understand the poem and the concept of the poem as well. A very beautiful poem from a great person, Shakespeare, and hope you all enjoyed it. Okay, guys. So bye everyone. See you again in the next lecture. Tomorrow I have a poem of a semi English. टेक्स्ट बुक भी पढ़ाना है, बट टेक्स्ट बुक में इंटरेस्ट नहीं होगा तो चलो हम देखेंगे, सोचेंगे कुछ आगे. ओके, टिल देन बाय एवरीवन. सी यू अगेन नेक्स्ट लेक्चर.